Well, good morning, everyone, and here we are again for Ball Cap Bible Study. Today is Monday, June 30th, and we are on the very last day of June. Wow, July is tomorrow, I think. So here we go. We're halfway through the year. I hope you're enjoying these Ball Cap Bible Studies. Today, we're going to go over how do we greet the day? My name is Wade Cruz. I'm the pastor for senior adults at Quail Springs Baptist Church. I'm glad you're here with us today. We're going to look at some verses in Psalms, but we're going to talk about the kind of psalm this is. Chapter 5, Psalm, the fifth Psalm, it's an imprecatory psalm. That's a big word for, yeah, and I'll say it again, imprecatory. It means asking God to strike down your enemy, kind of. But this is a funny one because it starts with this lovely, you can almost hear, the harps playing and the flutes and the birds tweeting and it's the old chorus song in the morning when I rise. That kind of comes out of here. But what better way to start your day? And Jesus got up early in the morning and went to a secluded place and had, quiet time. We've heard quiet time talked about a lot. I know a lot of people that have quiet time in their car on the way to work. There's a spiritual concept called meditation that really comes from this. There's nothing wrong with meditating on the Word of God. There's nothing wrong with meditating with God. There's nothing wrong with meditating over God and what He would have you to do. You're deep in prayer. You're deep in relationship with God. And so listen to what Psalm chapter 5 says. Give ear to my word, O Lord. Consider my groaning. Attend to the sound of my cry, my King and my God. For you I pray. Right there, he's establishing the relationship for the reader. My King and my God. Well, guess what he's saying? I submit to your authority. You have all authority over me. You are sovereign. In the morning, O Lord, you hear my voice. At daybreak, I lay my plea before you and wait in expectation. He meets God in the morning at daybreak before the sun comes up with an expectation. Think about that. How many of us just kind of hope God's going to be there and just kind of hope that God's in the midst of our stuff? Um, the real power position is that God is sovereign. We submit to his authority and we know he rules. And we don't hope that he's involved in our lives. We have this expectation. For you are not a God who delights in wickedness. No evil can dwell with you. The boastful cannot stand in your presence. You hate all workers of iniquity. You destroy those who tell lies. The Lord abhors the man of bloodshed and deceit. But I will enter your house by the abundance of your loving devotion. In reverence, I will bow down toward your holy temple. Lead me, O Lord, in your righteousness because of my enemies. Make straight your way before me. Listen to this. Lead me in righteousness. Lead me, O Lord, in your righteousness. Kind of like the 23rd Psalm, right? You guide me on the path of righteousness for your name's sake. Lead me, O Lord, this is verse 8. Lead me, O Lord, in your righteousness because of my enemies. Make straight your way before me. Like this, well, can't see it. Behind me, there's a path in this forest. We're on a journey, and there's stuff behind the trees. There's bears. There's, like Wizard of Oz, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. But God is with us on this journey of life. He's walking with us. Now, this is, remember, imprecatory psalm. It's asking for God, take care of the enemies, take care of the bad guys. Please get them. And everybody has bad guys. Everybody has, and sometimes good guys do bad things, but the bad guys are the ones who come after us for no reason, who there's something going on where they just, we are toxic to them. They've just gotta, you know, put their thumb on us. A little bit of pressure is a good thing, but because everybody needs to be motivated. But the micromanaging, got to rule everything, got to control people, all that is not good. Um, that doesn't even include I mean, we can look around the nation, watch the news, and we can see that, there's um, war, for lack of a better word. There's unrest. There's people that don't like each other. So, verse 9, for not a word they speak can be trusted. Destruction lies within them. Their throats are open graves. Their tongues practice deceit. Declare them guilty, O God. Let them fall by their own devices. Right there is one of the things that I think we don't rest in enough. Have you ever heard the saying, give a person enough rope and they'll hang themselves? That's what the psalmist is talking about here. Let them fall by their own devices. Sometimes we need to be patient. You know, God's in control. God's got this. If He can make everything that we see around us and the stars and the planets, all the all the galaxies, and I mean, we're talking in the trillions of things. He can handle goofballs that are part of our lives. Uh, and now this imprecatory psalm is talking not just about the goofballs that get under your skin, but the big things, evil itself. So let them fall by their own devices. Drive them out for their many transgressions, for they have rebelled against you. But let all who take refuge in you rejoice. Let them ever shout for joy. Well, that would be me and you. Our refuge is not in our power, but in God's power, in His strength. So we rejoice in that. May you shelter them. You ever seen all the baby chicks run to their mom under the wings? May you shelter them, that those who love your name may rejoice in you. For surely you, O Lord, bless the righteous. You surround them with the shield of your favor. And that's the neat thing. I like the bookends of this psalm. You know, give ear to my word, O Lord, consider my groaning. And then you go to the bottom. For surely you, O Lord, bless the righteous. You surround them with the shield of your favor. It's pretty neat, but I think where I would like to dwell a minute is back in verse 3, 4, and 5. In the morning, O Lord, you hear my voice at daybreak. I lay my plea before you and wait in expectation. That's just a cool verse. It says so many things. What should we be doing when we first get up? Who should we, be considering initially in the day? Why wouldn't you start your day with God? Why would you wait till something goes south to turn to Him? Um, and again, we're following the example of Jesus. He got up early in the morning. Read Mark. He got up early in the morning and they had to go look for him. Where'd he go? Well, I went off to be with Dad. So um, obviously, He's not a God that delights in wickedness. No evil can dwell with Him. That's probably a warning to us. We ought to stay on that path of righteousness for His name's sake, so that we can be walking with God. Not only do we greet Him in the morning, we need to hang with Him all day long. So, all right. I hope that helps. I guess, another thing that the psalm does, and all the imprecatory psalms, it's okay to ask God to deal with our difficulties and our enemies and bad people. Now, I don't think He would want us to pray that He kill them. Obviously, they're enemies in war. We want to be victorious, again, for His name's sake. But it's okay. Uh, and now today, our theology, even with this, we know to pray for our enemies. I think that was a command by the Lord Himself. So I think it's okay to pray against evil, but pray for our enemies. Um, you know, think about who that could be. I mean, whoever's against you, it could be a boss, it could be a neighbor, it could be, a family member. But we need to pray for them. Um, I'll close with this. Um, a lady, after the Civil War, Abraham Lincoln said, "Hey, we need to regroup and we need to come back together as a nation, and we need to be friends." This lady came up and said, um, "They're not our friends; they're our enemies. We need to kill them." And he said, "Madam, if we make our enemy our friend, have we not killed our enemy? So, all right. Love you guys. Have a great week. We will see you next time. Blessings.